The most disrespectful moments in Boruto. Heading into the Boruto series, I think we can agree that Naruto and Sasuke were the two strongest characters in the story. Both characters were at their apex in terms of powers, especially after their battle against Momoshiki. After fighting an Otsutsuki at that high of a power level and defeating him with ease from the years of battling together, it looked like no one could ever take down this duo. However, what happens when an immovable object meets an unstoppable force? That's where Jigen aka Ishiki Otsutsuki comes in, the leader of the Kara organization who is trying to harbor a vessel in order to resurrect at the full power of Ishiki in order to harvest a chakra fruit, with Kawaki being discovered and taken in by Naruto, who basically became Naruto's adopted son. Jigen and the Kara organization sought out to retrieve their vessel. First it was with outer members such as with Ao and Goro, but eventually the stronger inner members of Kara became involved, such as with Delta, who started to battle Naruto to get Kawaki back. However, Kara kept failing over and over again to bring Kawaki back, so Jigen had enough and decided to pull up into the Leaf Village. Jigen immediately sets the tone by teleporting through Kawaki's karma seal, meaning that he could pick up and bring Kawaki home anytime he wanted to. He's not a confrontational type of guy, as he kept sending Kara members to retrieve Kawaki. However, once he realized that wasn't gonna happen, Jigen had to do it himself. Before he even teleported into Konoha, there were signs that there was a massive battle that was gonna happen soon, such as with Boruto and Kawaki's karma activating on its own, and Ino almost fainting after sensing an incredible amount of sinister chakra. The chapter prior, Sasuke had discovered the dimension Jigen was holding the Ten Tails, where Jigen absorbed its power, essentially buffing his stats since he knew he had to potentially fight Naruto and Sasuke. And since Jigen was an imperfect vessel, he had to bolster himself with Ten Tails chakra to fight, or else his body would break down immediately. Just from these facts alone, we could tell Jigen was no pushover like how Momoshiki was, as it was hinted that he was an Otsutsuki above the power level of all of the previous Otsutsukis that we had seen prior in the story. So once Jigen teleported to Kawaki, he immediately apologized to Naruto for not taking off his shoes in his house, a common household etiquette for many families around the world. He explains that he has no intentions of starting trouble with Naruto, as he just wants to bring Kawaki back home. Naruto tries to attack Jigen, saying that he's not making the demands here, but gets pinned down by Jigen's rods. Jigen tries to reason with Kawaki, telling him that he doesn't belong living as a ninja, especially under the household of a cowardly peace-obsessed idiot like Naruto, as he explains that he is the only person who does anything for Kawaki's sake. Naruto then activates his 6-pass mode and kicks Jigen in the face, where Jigen realizes that he has no other choice but to fight Naruto. In the anime, they exchange blows on the front lawn of the Uzumaki household, where Jigen tries to target Konohamaru, who is pinned to the ground. Naruto realizes that he can't go all out, as he's inside of the Leaf Village and he doesn't want to hurt any bystanders, which Jigen takes advantage of. Realizing this, Jigen tries to nuke the entire village, since he knows that Naruto can't protect everyone in the Leaf from this potential blast. And the only reason why he doesn't go ahead and pull a Pain is because Kawaki tells him that he will go back home with him. But Jigen becomes impatient and teleports Naruto into one of his karma dimensions. In the most disrespectful way possible, Jigen opens a portal after dropping off Naruto into this dimension trying to leave. However, Sasuke kicks Jigen out of the way. There we get the battle between Naruto and Sasuke versus Jigen, which is honestly one of the best fights in the Boruto series. The boys try to jump Jigen just like how they did against Momoshiki, but they easily get overpowered. Having trouble against Jigen's rods, Naruto and Sasuke become overwhelmed by Jigen's brute force, as Naruto can even take on Jigen with taijutsu without getting folded like a lawn chair. Naruto then does his iconic multi-shadow clone jutsu, creating hundreds of shadow clones to overwhelm Jigen. However, that does absolutely nothing. Jigen casually walks through Naruto's shadow clones like nothing and then takes them all out with his rods. Sasuke, using his Sharingan, then discovers that Jigen is shrinking the rods and himself to maneuver around him and Naruto. They attack again, and this time almost killing Jigen by trapping him with a massive Rasengan and Sasuke almost piercing him with his sword. Jigen understands that Naruto and Sasuke have learned his abilities and know how to counter them, so instead he decides to completely overpower them. He powers up in his karma state and then proceeds to pull the biggest beatdown I have ever seen among these two iconic characters. Naruto and Sasuke then go into their Kurama and Susanoo forms, showing that they're going to go all out, which Jigen wants to see, and almost immediately they get absolutely destroyed. Jigen is just way too quick for Kurama and Susanoo to hit them, as Jigen casually dodges the Susanoo blade, Kurama's tails, and multiple Bijou bombs. He glides along the sky as he continues to hit the Susanoo and Kurama with rods. Sasuke then gets an opening to swing his sword down on Jigen with the Susanoo, but completely misses with Jigen standing on the sword of the Susanoo. Jigen describes it as legendary, while saying its speed isn't all that impressive, with the most backward compliments I've ever seen. Jigen then proceeds to kick Sasuke completely out of his full body Susanoo, which is described as the ultimate defense, mocking the entire clan's lineage and the power of the Susanoo by one-shotting the strongest Uchiha in the clan was so disrespectful that not even Naruto could believe that Jigen destroyed the Susanoo like that. Naruto then tries to slam Jigen with Kuroma's tails, but misses completely, where Kuroma gets pinned down by Jigen's rods. Jigen then punches Naruto out of Kurama like it's nothing, and this is where Naruto and Sasuke get their last licks in. Naruto goes for a Rasengan and Jigen tries to absorb it, but then Sasuke swaps places using his Rinnegan ability. Sasuke then tries to slash Jigen's neck, but once again is bailed out by the chakra rods. At this point, all hope is lost as Naruto and Sasuke have been utterly destroyed. Sasuke tries to use Amaterasu, but it's useless as it gets absorbed by the karma. What makes this fight so one-sided is just how easy Jigen beats up Naruto and Sasuke. Here we have the two most powerful shinobi in the entire verse getting essentially low diff by Jigen that it comes off as very disrespectful. The fact that whatever Naruto and Sasuke threw at Jigen, he would literally shrug it off as if they were nothing to him, and that's literally how the fight went. Jigen didn't even get harmed by the two of them, which shows you just how much faster and stronger he was compared to the two. Naruto and Sasuke barely got any hits off on Jigen, and the fact that Jigen would describe legendary abilities that were incredibly powerful like the Susanoo and Amaterasu and then proceeded to literally walk right through them shows you the power difference between Jigen and Naruto and Sasuke. This fight was so disrespectful that the entire Naruto fandom was mauling from the outcome of this fight, and people were reanimating the fight so Naruto and Sasuke could win. Also, the anime version of this fight dropped on Father's Day, which is even more crazier to think about. But honestly, I like that this fight gave a disrespectful feeling since it was a wake-up call to the previous gen that they can't do everything in the series. Since it is the Boruto and Kawaki show and that the new gen are the main characters of this series, it just shows you that Naruto and Sasuke cannot do everything in this series, especially when it comes to fighting these villains like Jigen, for example. Now, of course, at the time, Boruto and Kawaki couldn't have done anything when it came to fighting Jigen since they weren't at that power level. However, currently in the story, with Boruto and Kawaki becoming Otsutsuki, it's become pretty apparent that these two characters are going to surpass the level of Naruto and Sasuke and potentially even reach the levels of Baryon mode once we do get into the Boruto time skip. So let me know how you guys feel about this video in the comment section below. Do you guys agree with me? Do you think that this is the most disrespectful moments in Boruto? Because to be honest with you, when this fight dropped, especially in the anime, the amount of people that were pissed, it just served as a wake-up call to show you that Naruto and Sasuke cannot do everything in the series, and I'm glad that it did happen since it just made Jigen look super cool. So let me know how you guys feel about this video in the comment section below. So if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell as well, and have a good day. Peace.